of the Opposition.
My questions to the Prime Minister. I refer to the Prime Minister's plans to Americanise our universities. And given that the Prime Minister is already saddling Australian students with a death sentence, will the Prime Minister at least rule out applying the GST to university fees, or does the conversation that he has asked Australia to have— Or can I start again, Madam Speaker?
No.
All right.
We've already
Will
got
the Prime Minister rule out applying the
importance.
GST to university fees? Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
There'll be silence on my right. There'll be silence on my right.
Thanks, Madam
the member
Speaker.
For Deakin.
Madam Speaker, if I can continue, the noise was just ridiculous for me.
The member will resume his seat. The member will resume his seat.
We're on the skids, Bill.
The Leader of the House will desist. Now, the Leader of the Opposition to complain about the noise of the House when the noise coming from behind him is a cacophony is somewhat being precious. I could not hear the question, except I could hear what is to be the matter of public importance. However, he may repeat the question. The member for Bass on a point of order.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The member for Rankin, while you were speaking, interjected in a way that I think he should withdraw. He reflected on the chair.
In that case, he'll withdraw.
I withdraw.
The member for the Leader of the Opposition.
My questions to the Prime Minister. I refer to the Prime Minister's plans to Americanise our universities. Given that the Prime Minister is already saddling Australian students with a death sentence, will he rule out applying the GST to university fees, or does the conversation he's asked Australia to have include applying the GST to university fees?
I give the call to the Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, Madam Speaker, the Leader of the Opposition is claiming, first, that I want to Americanise higher education, and second, that I want to introduce a GST. Well, Madam Speaker, as we know, we're the only political party which has recently modelled an increase in the GST is the Labor Party. We know that. And, Madam Speaker, the only political party which has lionised American higher education is the Labor Party. Not just the Labor Party, but the Leader of the Opposition himself. And not in the time of Bob Hawke, but just this year. Let me, Madam Speaker, I am amazed, Madam Speaker. I am truly amazed that the Leader of the Opposition should ask this question. He must be suffering from short-term memory loss because, Madam Speaker, in July of this year, addressing the New York Academy of Sciences, the Leader of the Opposition said, in supporting start-ups, nurturing creativity and rewarding ingenuity, America shows us the way. America shows us the way. So not only has he been caught out misleading the parliament when it comes to a GST, but now he's caught out misleading the parliament when it comes to who wants to Americanise our institutions. The problem, Madam Speaker, is that this Leader of the Opposition does not know where he stands or what he believes in.
The member for Adelaide. I call the